In last class we discussed about the p-value, that how what exactly the p-value is and how we decided, and if we p-value is zero point 0.1, then what does it mean, and if we do have p-value is 0.05, what does it mean? So if you haven't checked my previous video, please go through it. It's really important to understand p-value if we are going to basically decide whether to reject the null hypothesis or we fail to reject null hypothesis. So today we are going to talk about one of the most important term, that when we decide a null and alternate hypothesis, but we don't know that which statistical test we need to perform. Is it a chi-square, is it the ANOVA, or is it t-test or one sample proportion test? So which test basically we need to pick to apply on this. So I have prepared one data set here. Let me explain you with that. A dummy data set I have prepared so that we can understand that based on the data type of a particular column that we required to do that, to solve that particular business statement. And based on the data type of that column, we can decide which test we need to pick to solve this problem. So this is the sample data set that we are going to use. Here it is. So in this we have basically 4 columns. Very small data I have manually prepared so that I can explain you. The one is the gender, in which we do have 2 unique records. One is the male and other is the female. Other one is the age group, in which we have 3 unique records: the elderly, adult, and the child. And we do have 2 continuous numeric column, which is weight in kilogram and height in centimeter. Now we are going to take the problem statement one by one, and I'll explain you in which situation we need to use which statistical test. So today we are going to cover how to choose the test, and then later in next classes we are going to solve these tests using Python code. So just to start with, this is the very first problem statement, that is there a difference in proportion of male and female in data. So whenever you are going to solve this kind of a stuff, and we have decided a null and alternate hypothesis, so we just need to check what type of data involved in the columns that we are going to consider to use this to solve this problem. So in this we can see, is there a difference in the proportion of male and female in data? We basically are using one categorical feature, which is gender. So you can see that for this problem statement, we are not going to use any other column. Just to check, is there a difference in proportion of male and female in data? We required only one column, which is gender, and the data type for that particular column is categorical. So how many columns we required here? Just one. And the data type of that column is categorical. So if you required one column, and the data for one column or a feature, you can say the attributes, whatever you want to say, these all are the similar terms. So we are going to apply one sample proportion test on that. If your data is categorical, only one column is involved, and that is categorical, then after deciding a null and alternate hypothesis, here our null hypothesis is there is no difference, and the alternate is there is a difference. And to choose it and to prove it, we required a statistical test to perform, and the test for this problem statement would be one sample proportion test. So this way we can choose that we need to perform one sample proportion test for this. And once you're going to apply the test, and all the test will revert to you, the output will be there in terms of p-value. So if your p-value is less than the significance level, whatever the significance level you have decided, here I have taken that the 0.05, that means the 95% confidence I have considered. So for this, I'm going to select, or I'm going to reject or fail to reject null hypothesis based on the 0.05 significance level. So if my p-value is less than or equal to 0.05 or the significance level, we are going to reject null hypothesis, and we will be accept. So this is how we are going to choose one sample proportion test after deciding the columns or the features required to solve it, and we are going to check the data type of that. If data type is categorical, that will be a one sample proportion test. So let's move to the next problem statement, in which we basically do have, does the proportion of male and female differ across age group? So that is our next problem statement, in which basically we require two categorical features. That's what you can understand from this problem. Like, does the proportion of male and female differ across age group? So we require two columns. One is the gender and the other is age group basically. So these two are the categorical features, and let me check what else is another column we required here. Age group and gender. We require two columns for this problem statement, that is in the proportion of male and female differ across age group. So two categorical feature, and we decided a null and alternate. The null is there is no difference, and the alternate is there is a difference. And if two categorical features are there in that problem statement, so the statistical test that we need to choose, that will be a chi-square test. So we are going to apply chi-square test for two categorical features, and once we apply that chi-square test, it will revert you the outcome into the form of p-value. We check the p-value if it is less than or equal to 0.05 significance level. So we are going to reject a null hypothesis, and we will be accepting the alternate that we have decided. So here the alternate is there is a difference. If after applying this test a p-value is less than 0.05, so we will accept that there is a difference. So this is what we are going to do for this statement. Next is the average height differ from previously established height? So in this I have put it into a note that in this case average height, we might have some historical data and check if the current mean is different from the historical mean. So in this, like, let's say you already decided that this is the average height or whatever the value that you're going to apply. So in this, is the average height different from a previously established height? So previously established height means we have already decided the current the average height based on some historical data, and now we are going to uh, uh, apply a hypothetical testing on it, and we said that there is a no difference based on the null hypothesis, and into the alternate one we say that there is a difference. So we required one continuous numeric feature here, like is the average height different from previously established height? So only one feature required, which is height in centimeter, and that is a continuous numeric feature. So for this case, we are going to choose this t-test as a statistical test to solve this testing, right? So if one numeric continuous, the test will be t-test, and after applying this test, based on the outcome of the p-value, we are going to accept or reject the null hypothesis. Next, let's come to the next problem statement, in which, like, is there a difference in average height between men and women? So you're going to see that we required one numeric feature here, which is height, and the other is categorical feature, which is required to check for men and women, and that feature is gender. So one numeric, one categorical feature. So if we have one numeric column and one categorical column, then the test we are going to apply would be t-test, and we can also apply ANOVA. What we have to do, if for that categorical feature we have more than two categories, and that's what you can see here. For gender column, we only have two categories, so we are going to apply t-test. If we have more than two categories, then we are going to apply ANOVA. I'll explain you how it comes, how it works basically. For example, when to choose t-test and when to choose ANOVA. For example, here that column that required the gender column, we have two categories. One is the male and the other is female. And let's say that in this problem we have a categorical column, for example, age group. And in this age group we have three categories: elderly, adult, and child. So when we choose ANOVA test, we required more than two categories under that categorical column. If we would have required age group in place of gender. So we will be using ANOVA in place of t-test. So t-test and ANOVA we both can apply if we have one numeric and one categorical feature. But before choosing that, we need to check it out how many categories are there under that categorical column. So here we are requiring gender column. So under gender column, we do have only 2 categories. So the test we are going to perform t-test on it. And if we have more than 2 categories, so we are going to perform age group. We are going to perform ANOVA test. Let's say in place of gender, if we would have age group, then it will be a ANOVA in place of t-test. So after applying this test, again we check the outcome into the forms of p-value, and based on the value, we are going to reject or fail to reject a null hypothesis. Next is there a relationship between height and weight? Let's say the next problem statement is we need to check whether there is any relationship between height and weight variable. And we can see these 2 variables are continuous numeric. So when we talk about the relationship, we just use a correlation test and we decide a null and alternate as there is no relation or there is a relation. And we can use vice versa as well. So the test we are going to perform, that will be a correlation test. So this is how we decide. I have tried to cover almost all the tests. No, not all. I mean, most of the tests that we can perform, but it required separate data. And based on this data, I could have used these tests only. So let me explain once again. If one categorical feature, so the test that we are going to perform, that will be a one sample proportion test. If 2 categorical feature, that will be a chi-square one. If one numeric continuous feature, that will be t-test, and we are going to use t-test if we have one numeric and one categorical both. But if into that categorical feature we have more than 2 classes, more than 2 categories, then we are going to use ANOVA in place of t-test. And then if we have 2 continuous feature, there will be a correlation test. So this is how we can choose a different statistical test to perform on while performing the hypothetical testing on our data. So I hope it's clear with you. I'll come up with some these all the tests we are going to solve using Python in few next sessions. Till then, take care. Bye bye.